I am not gonna edit this video at all. The moment when I'm gonna hit stop recording, I'm gonna instantly put this video on YouTube. There's gonna be no cuts, no background music, nothing. And here's the thing. Here's the thing, brother. I will make sure that I will make this video as boring as possible. As boring as possible. You know, and I can even tell now by 30 seconds into the recording, you already have the urge to click off. And that is how good your attention span is. You might be saying, oh yeah, bro, I have the best attention span in my entire workplace, school, or my friend group. Meanwhile, you can barely watch a video like this with no edits, no cuts, no background music, and anything. And I do not care if I will tangle myself in my words. I will keep on moving. I will keep on moving forward in my recording. So if you think that you're good enough, and that you can... So if you think that your attention span is good enough, and that you can pass this test, then show me. Show me by watching through the entire video. Just show me. Prove it to me that you can watch me for 10, 15, 20, 30, maybe even 50 minutes. Well, I'm over exaggerating. I'm obviously not recording for 50 plus minutes. But you get the point. This video will be as boring as possible. This is, by the way, gonna be real time. There's no cuts in this thing. And also now, I'm not gonna just gonna go around and yap all the time that, oh yeah, this video is a test. Also gonna use this video as an advantage to spread the word of God in this video. And the thing is that I know that you might be going through some tough times right now. I truly know. There are a lot of us people in this world who are going through the most miserable trenches of their life. The most miserable trenches of their life. And the thing is that the reason why you're experiencing these trenches is because God gives his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. If you feel miserable right now, you are you are one of his toughest soldiers. If you are in the trenches right now, you are one of his toughest soldiers. If you always need to rely on him for everything, if you feel that you're so weak and miserable without him, and if you feel that feeling that you feel a little bit better in this time of despair and destruction, that is a test. That is a battle you're experiencing. He's giving you these tests not because he wants to punish you, because he wants to mold you, and second, he knows and he sees how strong you are. He sees all your potential. He genuinely sees all the potential that you have. So that's why you go through these trenches right now. Also, another thing, just to say it quickly, it's only 3 minutes into recording, and I can already predict 80% of you people have already clicked off. Oh yeah, I have a good attention span. You can barely watch a man talk for 3 minutes and you say I have a good attention span. Wow, my absolute applause to you. How wonderful. Well, besides the point, I also wanted to talk about another thing. Which is that... By the way, this is not going to be just about one topic. There's going to be a bunch of topics. And I'm going to slow the process down as much as possible. And by doing that, I mean I'm going to put as many topics as I possibly can to see if you can last through this entire video. To see if you can last through this entire video, brother. And one of the things is that the second topic I want to talk about is that if you want to grow spiritually with God, and if you specifically don't know how, there are two ways how you can. One is to finally get your everlasting existence out of that spawn of Satan app which they call TikTok, and pick this up once in your life. Pick this up and start reading this. At least for 5 minutes. Did you know that it only takes 12 minutes a day to finish the Bible in an entire year. It only takes 12 minutes. And in 365 days, this book of 1,100 plus pages is done. That's how long you need to read it. And you can't, and you tell me you can't do it? Okay, I'm saying, no, I obviously agree. I obviously understand that some of us have tough times. Some of us just don't have time. Some of us just only can read for 2 minutes. And that's fine. I'm not attacking to those people who genuinely do not have the time. Like, for example, yes, I admit it. I read the Bible for 5 to 10 minutes, not 12. Because I don't also have the time. But I don't put I don't put these weak and miserable excuses like you. Like you go like, oh yeah, God, I wish I could read the word, even though I have immeasurable amounts of free time in my hands, and I'm making these dumb excuses to him. Like, come on, bro, pick the Bible once in your life and start reading it. Start reading it. It's not only about spiritual growth. This has a lot of things talking about self-improvement as well. This has a lot of things talking about self-improvement, which people you should avoid, how people can betray you. Like, for example, in one of the starting books in the book of Genesis, it specifically tells that if a father loves a son more than the other sons, eventually those other sons are gonna hate the firstborn or that other son, and are gonna betray him. That's also a lesson, by the way. If you're about to be a father of many children, pro tip: don't love one child more than the others. Love them all equally, because if you don't do this, you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life. Now, the third thing, also, by the way, since we're 7 minutes into the recording, this is the first phrase I want to tell you. To those who have reached 7 minutes, I want you to type in the comments, Christ is King. And we'll get to that in a moment. But just type in the comments, Christ is King. That's the first thing. And the third thing as a topic which I want to talk about, is that you should really check your foods, brother. You should really check the things you're eating. You should really do it. There's a video which I made, by the way, which is named as the title of I don't know what to talk in this video. And that's specifically the side effects. What happens when you eat these garbage foods? That's the side effects. I ate just so many garbage, and my body was just torturing itself just so it can survive and filtrate this trash out of my body as soon as possible. These seed oils you're consuming, these canola oils you're consuming, these red 40s, yellow 40s, whatever, these things are testosterone crashers, and yet you're asking why you are unambitious. It's because of these foods. These foods are endocrine disruptors. You don't know what endocrine is? Endocrine is the thing that activates testosterone. Without endocrine, testosterone is useless. And that's what they're trying to do. They're putting these additives in your food that disrupts endocrine functionality, which disrupts testosterone, which then crashes it down like this, and you feel miserable for the rest of the day. So, if you see a food or a beverage that has this Chinese, Hinduistic, I don't know, this freaking chart on it, bro, don't consume it. Stay away from it, genuinely, bro. If you see words like palm oil or other stuff, do not consume it. And alright, if your parents don't know this truth and if they're making food for you, I'm not saying that you should reject their food, because they made it to you because they love you. Alright? For example, yes, I try to avoid this garbage food as much as I can, but I still eat my mother's food, healthy or not, because it's a sign and a declaration of my love to her. So do not disrespect your parents. Do not reject their food. They love you, so eat what they offer you on your plate. Be grateful for it. Genuinely. So that's also out of the way. And that's 9 minutes in, 90% have clicked off. 90% have clicked off. It's 10 minutes into the recording and 90% of you people who say that, oh yeah, my attention span is good, have clicked off. Congratulations, bro. Yeah, I can see how good your attention span is. I'm pretty confident that most of the time while you were watching this video, you were just zoned out like this, like, I wonder when I will fap the next time. Watching this video is not enough. You also need to fight this ADHD mind you have. Because, bro, the sooner you do it, the better. Well, if you're fighting and struggling with this ADHD you have, that is a clear sign. That is a clear sign what TikTok is doing you, bro. Like, bro, there are these Chinese nerds in China that are going through books and sites that are learning and studying every single day, studying and mauling human psychology, studying the human brain and how it works. TikTok is specifically designed by these Chinese nerds, detail by detail, inch by inch, molecule by molecule, to make you as hooked and as miserable as possible. If you feel these symptoms of ADHD, bro, that is already a clear sign. All right, I'm gonna say it a bit. This is gonna be a bit vulgar, so forgive me for saying this, Lord. But the Chinese have gotten you by the balls. They have grabbed you by the balls, my friend. If you have this ADHD and you can't concentrate properly, if you have these short attention spans, they have grabbed you by the balls and are commanding you to watch this and that and do not click off. And also, since it's 12 minutes into recording, I want you to comment down another thing, which is God will save us. That's the second thing I want you to type in. Finally, the fourth topic which I want to talk about is relatively just to go outside. Go outside and touch grass. Stop looking at your phone, bro. Just genuinely, after you finished watching this video, stop looking at your phone. Turn it off and go outside. Go outside. Touch this green vegetative plant which is called grass for once in your life. Get some sunlight on your skin, bro. Get some vitamin D3 on your skin. You want to feel happy? You want to stop feeling miserable? Go outside and touch grass and stop complaining. This is one of the main reasons why you feel miserable and depressed, is because you don't go outside. You don't go outside. You don't have enough daytime out. You don't have enough daytime outside. So that's also something to keep in mind. Also, another thing, extremely crucial thing, which is to exercise. Bro, exercise, bro. Just go to the gym. Do combat sports. Do whatever you like, which is a sport. Do whatever you like, which is a sport. Because doing sports and physical activities, it gives you 3 advantages. It gives you 3 benefits. 1, if it's sports like basketball or the gym or many of these team type sports. The reason why I'm saying gym is because there are people supporting you for your ideas and stuff. One of these things is you build networks. You build networks and you build alliances with people. You make friends. You do sports, you meet other people and you finally interact. You stop being the socially awkward person. And you go outside. You do some sports and you interact with people. You stop being awkward and you find alliances. You find friends that can help you. Instead of just going on Discord and, oh yeah, anything for you, E-Kitten. Just go outside and find some friends. Do some sports. The second thing, which obviously is a benefit, which is obvious by a lot of people, which is increased testosterone. When you end that physical activity session, bro, your willpower to do anything will skyrocket. It will 10x. It will 10x. Like, for example, I just finished a brutal gym session. I tortured myself so much that it was painful. And after finishing it, I just feel so good. I feel so much filled with willpower and vigor. You can see by my voice how I'm talking to you directly. It's because of testosterone. It's because of this feeling and vigor I have to do anything. And the third benefit, which you get out of it, is mental clarity. You become mentally clearer. The reason why is because when you do physical activity, your body is pretty much melting off the toxins. The microplastics you consume, this palm oils, canola oils, whatever all these red 40s, it's melting it away. It's melting away the brain fog you have. And when you come out of the gym, you feel refreshed. You feel so good, bro. So even if you feel like you don't want to do it, there's a saying which I remember which says, those days you don't want to do it are the days that make you stronger. So go out there and finally go to the gym and stop sitting on your couch like a vegetable. Also, another pro tip. I recommend you eat some dark chocolate as well. Not these 60%. Okay, if you can't find it, just try to find something that is getting closer and closer to 100. Because this gives you big amounts of mental clarity. Dark chocolate has a lot of benefits. You have no idea how much benefits dark chocolate has. So I recommend you also get some dark chocolate as well. It's 16 minutes into the recording, boys. In 5 seconds, it's going to be 17 seconds. Not 17 seconds, 17. Yeah, it's now 17 minutes into the recording. And just because I did some awkward silence and awkward gaps, 99% of you have clicked off. Because you don't like the fact that, oh, he's doing some awkward silence, he's doing awkward gaps. So I'm going to click off. And to those who have stayed after these awkward gaps and all of this, I want you to comment the last thing on this video, which is Christ will save us. Christ will save us. Type that in the comment section. And now that we're finally finishing off this video, I'm gonna specifically tell you why do you need to type in these 3 things. The reason why I wanted you to type in these 3 things, not 1, not 2, but all these 3 things, is because these 3 things you saw in the video are gonna be pure evidence. They're gonna be pure evidence that you have watched through this entire video. And bro, if you have watched through this video, if you've given me evidence that you did so, you have my full respect. Genuinely, you have my full respect. When something launches, when some projects launch, which right now is a top secret thing. When some projects launch, you will get in higher ranks because you've earned my respect. Besides the point, do not accept weakness in your life. Do not care what these other people think. Accept Christ in your life, follow his example, and strive to become better. Besides the point, I hope I will see you all tomorrow. And Jesus loves you. See you guys later.